Welcome in the kitchen. I'm so glad y'all are here and joined me. It's morning. It's not night yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get our supper started. Got my little Ninja slow cooker right here. Love this thing. It's just wonderful. And I've got a pork roast right here. Pork roast. I had to rinse off the bag. But I've got me a pork roast right here. And somebody said they heard you could not put pork in a crock pot or a slow cooker. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can. I'd never heard that. And I have done this numerous times. I don't even know how many times I've done this. And I'm not dead yet, and it's worked just fine, and it makes the most tender, juicy pork roast. Well, I just dropped the butter, but it's not unwrapped yet, so I can still use it. I sure can. I'm not going to throw away a stick of butter. Heavenly days, no. You can see where it hit right there. Alrighty. So I've got this on to saute or sear, because that's what we want to do with this to begin with. I'm going to sear it, and I'm going to put in there about a half a stick of butter. Yep, about a half a stick of butter. Going right in there. Just like so. And this comes up to temperature here in just a minute. I'm going to put this pork roast in there, because we want to get it good and brown on all sides. That's what gives us that yummy caramelized pork flavor. All right, that's what gives it to us, is doing it like this. So, hadn't made any videos with y'all in the last week because, quite frankly, I've been under the weather. I have been. Got a bad tooth that needs to come out, and so I've been on antibiotics, and I haven't felt like cooking. I haven't felt like doing anything. There was one day I did not even get out of the bed. I was in so much pain. But the antibiotics have kicked in, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to eat this tonight. The reason I'm cooking it like this, because I want it real soft. I don't want anything to have to really chew till I can get this tooth out. And it'll be another 3 weeks before I can get it out. I know, right? It's just awful to try to get appointments with dentists anymore, and then it's highway robbery. Some of y'all may be out there be dentists, I know, but it's so expensive. But then everything is, right? I'm not really complaining. I'm just glad I have a dentist that can do this work. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford to have it done, because there are people out there that can't afford a dentist at all. So what I don't understand is why your teeth and your eyes are not included in your overall health. Doesn't make sense, because they are attached to your body. I think they should be just included in your overall health insurance. Sounds like a good idea. Some of y'all out there are the powers that be that can do that. Let's see what we can do and get that done, because, you know, if your teeth hurt, you can't eat, then you're going to lose weight, then you're going to have to go to the doctor, and you know, your teeth have infections that can spread to other parts of your body. And your eyes, if you can't see, you're going to run into things and get hurt or have an accident, or, you know, there's just, it just kind of snowballs on you, right? I think so anyway. All right, this is getting hot now. I'm going to go ahead and slide this roast in there just like that. Rinse off my hands. Enough for my preaching about health insurance and so forth and so on today. All right, now then, this is what I'm putting on it. Good old salt and pepper. That's it. Nothing but salt and pepper today. Nothing but salt and pepper. Because there's just something about salt and pepper with a pork roast that just really gives it that little extra kick. Let me grab us out some tongs here. This is non-stick, so I didn't want to use metal. I've got these out. This is why I like this. I can saute this up, get it brown, put the lid on it, turn it down to slow cook, and I've still just got one pot. Okay, one pot. And I'm going upstairs to do some work and paperwork for the business, and then I'll come back down after a while and supper will be done. You'll come in from work and we'll be good to go. Yes, we will. And I put that butter in there. That'll help brown it. Yes, it will. It will. But you can use oil, but why use oil when you've got butter? That's what I always say anyway. And I'm also going to start a pot of beans here in a minute. We'll do that as soon as we get this browned and going. We'll start us a pot of soup beans. So tonight you can either shred this up and barbecue it, or you can shred it up and add it to your soup beans, which is probably what I'll do. And then I'll fry us a pan of potatoes. Yum, I know. That's going to be our supper. And I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I've not had much to eat in almost a week. And I am just ready to eat something, and I hope I'm going to be able to. Let's see how this is doing. Not quite. I'll bring y'all over here close, because some of y'all said you want to be able to see down in there and see what I'm doing. All right, now then, I think y'all can see good. You can see I've got it the fat side up right now. But when I turn it over, I want all this to brown. Just brown, brown, brown. So pretty. And it's still not browning yet. I want it to brown. So I'm going to leave it sit there a few minutes. I'll be back when I get ready to flip her over. Okay, it's really browning up pretty now. Look at it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's just so pretty and brown. All right, and I'm going to put some salt and pepper on this side. I am salt and pepper this side. All right, now then I'm going to put the lid back on it. We're going to let it brown there maybe another 10, 15 minutes. And while that does that, we're going to get us some beans ready, okay? I'll turn y'all over. Oh, don't fall over. Y'all about fell over. Y'all like to fall over on me, don't you? All right, y'all stay right there. Let me get these beans out. All right, here's our beans. Now, I showed y'all how to look them and rinse them, but we're going to look them here real good, okay? I'm going to bring y'all down here so you can see. All right, now then, can y'all see right in there? All right, here we go. I've got mixed beans, and I'm going to put a few of those in. And since I don't like as many pintos as I do the white ones, you just have to look, make sure there's not a bad one. There's a little piece of one. I think it's all right, but I'll pull it out just. All right. Now then, I'm going to add some extra navy beans. These are just dried navies. There you go. Got them upside down, don't I? There you go, navy beans. Alright, and here we go with some Great Northerns. Okay. And I'm going to do these. Oh, there's one that's a bad bean. Y'all see that one? Y'all see this one right here? How dark it is? I'm going to take it out. Alright, and I believe that's enough. I'm going to rinse these off good. Let's check on this roast one more time, because I want it to brown, and I'm going to flip it back over. All right, bring y'all back over here. Y'all see? I believe it's ready. Oh, yeah. Look how pretty and brown that is on top now. All right, now then I'm going to add a little bit of water. All right, now then. All right, now then, I turned it on to slow cook. I'm going to leave it sitting right back there for about 4 hours. And now we're going to do our beans right here. Here we go. Can y'all see my beans? This is what I do with them, just like this. Just rinse them good with water. That water's running clear. I'm going to throw them right here in this pot. Now then, set y'all down right there. Y'all can see. I'm going to cover these with about 1 inch to 2 inches of water on top. Okay? That's good. Now then. Hope I didn't lose that. But I'm doing these the same way I did the ones we barbecued the other night. Put them in here, nothing on them, just water, and I'm going to boil them for 3 minutes. Put the lid on them, let them set for a couple hours, come back, and then we'll turn them back on. Y'all, this is about as basic a southern meal as you can have. It truly is. Soup, beans, fried potatoes, and I'm adding a pork roast. Sometimes I'll do my soup beans with a piece of country ham. We usually buy a ham every year around Christmas time. They usually have them on sale, and I usually buy a whole one. And all the little end pieces that you get, that's what I use to put in and season my soup beans with. I do not use that to season my green beans. I don't like that in my green beans. I like it in my soup beans. Some people use it in both. Some people use fatback. Some people use streak of lean, whatever you want to call it, which is basically the fat off of a ham that might have just a little streak of lean in it. They call it streak of lean, or fatback. I've heard it called fatback all my life. But in my green beans, Mama always used bacon drippings. So that's what I use. In my soup beans, I use the ham. If you've got just a ham bone from a Christmas ham, throw it in there. It'll pull all that ham off that's still attached that you can't really cut off good. It'll pull every bit of that off, and it'll go in your beans, just like I'm going to put some of this pork in with these beans. Okay? This will be so yummy. And I'm also going to go ahead and tell you, on September 18th, I will be putting up a video for Soup Timber. Leanne at Mennonite Farmhouse asked me to do this collaboration. There are 30 YouTube channels that are doing it, and it's all a soup a day for 30 days. So if you like soup, you need to go watch those. And it's Soup Timber, okay? And when I do mine, I will list all the other channels in that description box. She's also giving away Amazon or Visa, your choice, $100 gift card. And she is going to have drawings throughout the live stream she's doing. I think it's October the 3rd. I'll double check and tell you all exactly for sure in my September 18th video. But she's doing drawings, and I'm giving away an apron. No, it's not the chicken apron. That's totally me separate from this. I'm giving away another apron, and it is so pretty. You do not want to miss that, and you'll want to tune into her live stream to make sure, do what she says to be able to get this apron. Okay, it's real pretty. I've already got it made. I'm not going to show it to you yet. I know you're going, I want to see, but I will tell you, it's a print and a plaid, and it's real pretty. And it's kind of a one size fits all. You just adjust it with the ties in the back, and yes, it's perfect. It's got some pretty pockets. It's just lovely. Okay, they're boiling. Let's set our timer for 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3 minutes. Counting down. So when these get down to the timer goes off, I'm going to put the lid on them for after 3 minutes, and then I'll be back when I get ready to finish these up. See, look how hard they're boiling. Can y'all see? Look, they're just boiling away. Yummy, yummy soup beans. I know. Yummy, yummy. I'm going to go ahead and turn them down because I don't want them to boil away. You can just cook them like this. You don't have to let them set, but they're just better. This is what they call quick soak method, and it is on the outside of your soup, of your bean bags when you buy them. You can leave them, rinse them, and leave them sitting in a bowl of water overnight. People used to do that. But I never think about that I want them until the day of. So this is usually the way I do it. Okay? So this is called the quick soak method. But then years ago, I just threw them in my crock pot with some water and let them cook all day. And they were fine too. So you don't have to soak them necessarily, as long as you're getting some water in them. So, all right, it's got 1 more minute. I'm just going to show you what I do. This right here. Boom. And I'm going to turn y'all off, and I'll be back when I get ready to finish up our beans and fix the rest of our supper, okay? All right, I just came down and checked on our roast. It's doing lovely, except I always have to taste it, you know. I always have to taste things. And I think it might have a little too much salt in that broth. So this is what we do. I just scrub this potato good. And I'm just going to cut it in a few pieces, just like this. And you all know that it's going to soak up a lot of that salt. Just put it down in that broth, and it'll soak up all that salt. Well, not all of it, but it'll soak up some of it. Trying to turn that one over. There we go. Want them to cut side down. It'll soak up more. There we go. All right. Now then, I just wanted to share that little tip with you all, that if you're making something like that and it's got a broth and you taste it and it's a little salty, throw you a potato in it. Don't have to eat the potato. The potato will be very good to eat, but we're going to have fried potatoes tonight. But anywho, we just put your potato in it. Done it many times. Works wonders. So that's how you pull some of the salt out if you get a little heavy-handed with salt. I don't think I got too much salt as a general rule, but sometimes salt is saltier than others. It's true. And I think this salt that I just poured out is fresher. Maybe it's a little saltier. So I've got to adjust my thinking as I salt things. I know. So anyway, there's your little tip. I'll be back when it gets done. Okay, our roast is done. It is done, and it is falling apart. So I'm going to do this right here. Right like that. Look at that roast. Yummy. All right, now then I'm going to take this potato out of here and throw it away, because it did its thing. It pulled out a lot of salt. It did. It really, really did. All right, now then, I'm going to take this, get it up out of there. Pull this stuff up out of there. I don't want all that in my beans, I don't believe. All right, now then, let's go back over here. This is what we're going to do with some of this. Roast. All right. That's hot too. All my lids are hot, y'all. Look at our beans. They are done. I'm going to pour some of this broth right in there. Not quite all of it. Because I want to save some of it. Because I want to make just a little bit of gravy. Look at those beans. Now that I'm going to taste this and see if it has enough seasoning. Nope, it needs some more salt. That might have been a half a teaspoon. Something like that. Alright, now then, put this back over here. Now I'm going to bring our roast over here. I'm going to turn y'all down so you can see kind of what I'm doing. Now here's our roast. Now then, I'm going to cut it across the grain. Just like this. Matter of fact, I think I need to put it on a cutting board. Alright, here we go. Just going to cut it. And I'm cutting it very, very thin. Because I'm going to put it right over here in these beans. We're going to have pork and beans. Just like so. Okay, and get us something. We'll pick it up at these tongs right here. Alright, and those pieces will just fall apart, y'all. Just fall apart as that cooks just a little bit. And then I'll see if we need any more seasoning. Turn the lights back on. There's another little piece. Now that's just delicious. I'm going to go ahead and slice this. Put this back over in here. Maybe. Let's do it like this. There we go. Put it here, y'all can see it. I'm just laying it over there like that. This right here, I'm just going to put right in there. For more pork and beans. And y'all can add barbecue sauce to this if you want barbecue pork and beans. Let me taste this again, see if it's got enough salt. We're doing a little bit better. I still think they need something. Maybe some pepper. Maybe just a pinch of pepper. It's just a pinch of pepper there. Alright, we'll let these cook a few minutes. I'm gonna go over here and cut us up some potatoes. We're gonna fry some potatoes too and make us some cornbread. All right, y'all, we're gonna make us some cornbread. Cornbread. We need 1 egg. Right, here we go, 1 egg. 1 egg. And we need a cup of buttermilk. 1 cup of buttermilk, and I can see right over there when I get to the 1 cup measure. All right, there's my cup of buttermilk and 1 egg. But first, I've got the oven on over there. Here's my cornbread skillet. I made cornbread in it a while back, and one of y'all told me to check the back of it. I want you to look. This has absolutely no markings whatsoever. I have no idea how old this skillet is. But just so you know, it's before my time, I'm sure. And we're going to rub this down good. Can y'all see? I think you can see. We'll rub this down good with some Crisco, shortening, lard, butter, whatever you want to use. If you just want to put some oil in it, you can do that. There you go. Now I'm going to pop this in the oven and let that all melt while it gets hot, okay? Okay, we got that out of the way. And we're through with this. And we'll put it back here out of the way. Now then, we need, through with that, I'll put that out of the way. Alright, we need some cornmeal mix, okay? I used to say mix, cornmeal mix. This is Martha White. I usually use White Lily, but this is what we got tonight, so we're just going to put some in there until we get it the consistency that we want, which is about like a pancake batter, maybe a little thicker. And I usually mix my cornbread with a fork because that's what my mama used. She made cornbread with a fork. And I believe this will be just the right amount. Alright, we'll put this back away. And I'll be back when that melts in the oven. Okay, y'all, here's our, you see it's all melted. I'm going to pour it right in there, just like that. Leave just a little bit in the bottom of that. I'm going to stir this up. Just like this. And then we'll get me a little spatula. And I'm going to put it right in here. Spread it around a little bit. Now we're going to pop this right back in this oven. The oven's at 430 degrees. And there you go. We'll get it out when it's nice and golden brown. Okay, here's our cornbread. This is hot. I don't want to drop it, but look at this. There you go. This is why you do not wash a cornbread skillet, because it pops out just like that. And cook anything else in it, or if you wash it, it won't do this. You'll have to start all over. So this is the way you want your cornbread to do. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's get a knife here and cut it. Our potatoes are done. There's our fried potatoes. Over here's our pork and our beans. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? We're getting ready to sit down and eat our supper. Y'all have stuff to remember. You know that. Here we go. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. That'll be all for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.